Yeah, my name is Sean Clements, and I wrote the movie. The Dink. It's about a former tennis player who his life really didn't work out the way that he expected, and kind of gets a second chance through pickleball to figure out who he is. Um, so I grew up playing tennis, and I played, all through high school. And in picking up as an adult, I kept getting hurt, and it didn't feel the way it used to. And I kept getting pressured by my mom to try pickleball, and I thought it sounded really dumb. And then I finally caved and did it once and got pretty addicted. And then I started playing. I ran out of people I knew who wanted to play with me as much as I wanted to, so I started going to some of the open mixers and playing with strangers. And there were a lot of older people playing there who were treating me like I was a really incredible athlete, and it was not a feeling I had had maybe ever. And so it felt like a very funny dynamic to me, and seemed that was sort of the seed of the idea. So yeah, Dusty's a washed up tennis pro. Didn't ever make the big time, and he's still kind of living to make his dad Chuck Boyd proud, who's played by Ed Harris. And Chuck is one of these father coaches that you sometimes see in sports who like really push and try to drive their kids, and make them the best they can be. And you see it pay off sometimes, but what happens when it doesn't? Both parties kind of end up disappointed. So there's those two, and then of course the kind of counterbalance to Chuck in the movie is Candace, who is a lot sweeter and is someone who also is going through kind of a transitional time in her life. And Dusty connects with her through pickleball, and I think they both kind of are helping one another kind of find what their future's going to be. Oh, well, I feel really lucky to have Josh Greenbaum. He's been incredible. He came in through Jake. They knew each other. I had known Jake for a long time. And then when he brought on Josh and just was like, this guy's amazing. And I watched some other things that Josh had made, and they all looked incredible. And everything I had heard about him was that he was just the nicest, best guy. And that's been kind of my experience. Just has totally understood kind of what I wanted and loved about the movie, and then has made it better at every turn. And really, he's an awesome guy to talk to and know, and also feel like I'm in great hands. Well, geez, I hope the audience really laughs when they watch the movie. I hope they experience a lot of the joy that we've had making it on set, of like these comedy moments, but also I really, the goal was to have it be funny, but to feel like a real sports movie you can invest in, and like really kind of have some of the drama of those great classic sports movies that we all love. When the credits roll, I hope the audience feel really good. No, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that everybody walks out with a smile on their face, because that's what pickleball does for me. A pickleball tip. Okay, let me think for 1 second. This shouldn't be the hardest one, but it is. What is one pickleball tip? I mean, everyone's gonna say the same thing, but you gotta dink it.